What's up, y'all? Today we have an ab glute focus workout. So we'll get right into it. We're going to start with 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now take a couple and go into your imprint, gliding the ribs down to the pelvis. As we take our feet up into the air, you're going to want to be in your imprint to protect your back and get the most out of the ab workout. All right, now let's go right into our hip roll. So just inhale, exhale, lift up the hips, peeling the spine off of the mat, one piece at a time. Inhale, exhale, roll it back down to the mat. And again, let's go 2 more. Exhale, lift the hips off of the mat. Inhale to stay, and exhale, lower back down. Last one. And exhale, let's roll the hips back down. Okay, let's go right into our imprint. Take the feet off of the mat to our 90 and flex forward, taking the arms to the outside of the right leg. You're going to extend the left leg and then just switch arms and legs. Okay, for 8, 7, 6, 5. Really take the abdominals toward the spine. So engaging. And 1. Flex forward. And you're just going to extend the arms overhead and extend the legs. Swing the arms back around. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Exhale for 2. And 1. Good. Lower the head and neck down to the mat. Place the feet down. Go ahead and roll up. Feet are going to be flat on the mat. Arms go out in front of you. And let's just roll back using the abdominals. And then use your abdominals to bring you back up. Okay. Exhale. Inhale. Come on up. For 4. Last 3. Rolling the pelvis away from the legs. Last 1. And roll all the way down to the mat. Take the hands onto the forehead. Okay? You're going to inhale and exhale. Roll up and curl over your legs. Inhale to uncurl the spine. And then you're going to roll back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Okay? Let's go for 2 like this. One more. Get on up over those legs. Roll down. Now, if you're able, you can stay there or you can extend the legs long. Flex the toes towards you. Try not to hitchhike. So, using your abdominals to lift you up and over the knees. And roll down. Let's go for 3. Inhale, exhale. And roll back down. Last one. Control. And roll back down. Good. Now, let's go back through our circuit again, okay? So we're going to start with those single leg stretches. Go ahead and imprint. Take the legs up to tabletop. Flex forward and extend the opposite leg with the arms. Extend the opposite legs. Switch legs. 5, 4 each side. Exhale. And last one. Roll down. Get ready to flex back up to extend both legs. Arm overhead. Swing it around. For 7, 6, 4, last one, and roll down. Okay, come on up for the half rollbacks. Arms are out in front of you, okay? Exhale, roll away. Come on up. Using those abdominals. Shoulders are away from the ears. Keep those arms nice and straight. Your spine is staying curved the whole time with these. Last one. Hold it and then roll all the way down. Taking the hands to the forehead, okay? And you're gonna just roll up, uncurl. Roll up and over the knees. Straighten out the spine, stack it one piece at a time, and roll away. Let's extend the feet if you're doing that, okay? Inhale, exhale, roll. Whew, it's been a while since I've done these. But we're gonna embrace the challenge. All right, we got 2 more. Inhale, exhale, lift. And roll back down, last one. Let's make it the best one, okay? So really engage. Straighten out the spine and roll down. Good deal. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock gently side to side. Let's get a little bit into the glute now. Feet flat, hands long down to your side. So in the warm-up, we're doing it slow and controlled. This time we're gonna do it quick and controlled, one piece. So we're just gonna lift up to the upper spine and lower back down. Lift up for 4, lower down, 3, last 2. This one, hold it up and just move the knees out to the side and bring them back in. It's almost like you were at a hip abduction on a hip abduction machine. You would swing your hips out. That's what you're doing. So you're moving it at the hips using the glute and lower down right here, okay? So you're gonna lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then just rotate those hips. Abduct those hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here and let's lift up the toes or lift up the heels for 8, 7, 6. Hips are staying up. Glutes are engaged. 3, 2, last one, and lower down. Now we're gonna ramp up that movement. We're gonna lift up the hips, one piece. Take your right leg up to the ceiling. Flex the foot, lower it down towards the hip, towards the knee. Lift it up for 2, one more. And then set it down, toe ball heel. Let's go opposite leg. So lift it up, flex it down for 3, 2, 1. Lower down, toe ball heel. Lower down the hips. Let's do that one more time, okay? Lift up the hips, exhale. Right leg comes up, point toward the ceiling. Lift it up for 3. Keep the hips where they are so your hips aren't lowering down. Let's go ahead and go to that left side. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Go ahead and imprint and extend your legs long on the diag. You're gonna hinge the hips and bring the legs towards your chest. Okay? Only up to the thoracic spine. Then you're gonna exhale, you're gonna use your glutes and hinge the hips straight up and roll down one piece at a time. Okay? And then replace the legs back on that diag. So we're gonna go up. Exhale, engage the glute. Roll down. Let's go one more. Inhale, exhale. And roll down. Good. Bend the knee. Going into the bridges. Okay. So lift the hips up one piece for 5. Lower down. Get ready to abduct the hips. Swinging the knees out to the sides. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down. Repeat for 5. Lift it up for 4, 3, 2. Actively engaging the glutes. Making sure you're not popping the ribs as you come up. Keep that engagement here. And now stay here. Let's lift up the heels. 7, 6, 5. Try not to shift the hips as you lift. 2, and 1. Lower it down. Now we're going right into the shoulder bridge. So you're lifting the hips up. Point that toe up towards the ceiling. Flex. Point. 2, 1. Lower it down. Left foot comes up. Engage the thighs to keep that leg straight. Lower it down. Come back down on the mat. Inhale, exhale, roll it back up. Point that right toe. Flex for 3. Point. 1. Lower down. Left leg. 2, and 1. Before you come down, just reset. Make sure your hips are nice and high. And then lower down. I'm going to roll over, get onto all 4. So hands up under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Straighten out the arms, press into the mat. Okay? Okay. Bend the knee and point the toe towards the ceiling. Lift that toe up. Using the glute. Avoiding arch in the back. So going up just as far as your glute will let you. Keeping the abdominals engaged. Last one, hold it up. Extend that leg long and bend it back. Keep the knee up at the same height for 5, 4, 3. Really extend. Activate that glute. Good. Now, bend the knee in towards you and lengthen it back long. Laterally bend the knee towards you, lengthen it long. Activating the glute on the opposite side as well to prevent shifting too much. For 4, 3, 2, last one. And then we're gonna go ahead and go into our fire hydrant. So we're just lifting straight up, or excuse me, straight out to the side at the hip joint. 5, 4, 3, 2, making sure you're not sinking into the shoulders. Good. And then let's go ahead and go over to the other side. Point the toe up towards the ceiling, and you're just gonna lift it straight up. For 8, 7, try not to arch the back as you go up. Engage the abdominals, use the glute, but don't overextend, okay? Now hold it up and extend the leg long. Bend, extend long for 6, 5, 4, 3, making sure you're not sinking into the shoulders. Keep that glute nice and active. And then now we're going to just bend the knee into the side. So bend the knee sideways and extend long. For 7, 6, 5, 4. Again, try not to shift the hips as you bend the knee. Last one. And now let's go into a fire hydrant. Lift it up for 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Good. Take the knees out a little bit further behind the hips. Flex the toes towards the mat. Go ahead and straighten out the legs going into your plank. Hold it for 5, 4. Draw the abs in. 1, and lower down. Good. Press into the mat. Exhale. Let's go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. One more set. Let's go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. This time, as we go up, we're going to lift up our right leg straight. So we're going to exhale, lift up that left leg, and shift backwards. Okay? And set it down. Lift up the right leg. Using the glute to hold that leg up straight, okay? Point the toe. Good. One more. Shift. And lower down. Go ahead and push back into a shell stretch. We got that set one more time. So, get ready. Bend that left leg. Point the toe up and lift using that glute. 5, 3, 2. Don't dump the abs. Good. Now let's lengthen, lift it up, extend it long towards the back wall. Keeping that glute high. Keeping that knee high, so activating the glute. 3, 2. Get ready to pull that knee in towards you. Lengthen it back long. In and lengthen. Try not to shift onto this side, right? Keeping your body as stable and straight as possible. So you're even activating the glute on the opposite leg. Last one. Now, lift it up for fire hydrants. For 8, 7, 6, 4, 2. Good. Going to that other side. We're going right into it. Bend the knee. Lift the toes up to the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Straighten out the leg for 8. Pressing into the mat. Abdominals are engaged. For 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee in. Press it on out. For 7, 6, 5. Making sure the weight is evenly distributed on the hands and knees, so you're not putting too much weight onto your wrist. Last one. Bend that knee in and lower it down for fire hydrants for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Woo! Good. Let's shift your waist toward that left side just to kind of stretch out that glute a little bit. And then let's rotate and just shift the hips back into the side. Okay, let's finish up with these planks and leg pulls. Okay, so taking the knees behind the hips, flex the toes, lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Go up for 5, 3, 2. Now this next one, let's hold it up. And we're just going to shift. We're going right into our shift, okay? Go ahead and lift up that toe. Shift backwards. Put it down. Go right side. Woo! Try to keep your body at the same height. Last one. Shift. Lower down, go into a shell stretch. All right. Good deal. Now, let's stretch out our wrist a little bit. So go ahead and flex the wrist towards you. Put a slight weight, okay? It doesn't take a lot. You're just going to shift back a little bit and feel the stretch in the wrist. Flex the fingers towards you a little bit, okay? And then just take them. Take your hands out to the side and shift slightly. Again, not too much weight, just enough so you can feel that stretch, because we were on our hands quite a bit for that last part, okay? Just come on back and let's rotate them. Good. Let's lay on our backs. Extend the right leg long. Take the arms out to the T. Lift up your left leg and let it fall across the hips. And look the opposite direction. And just breathe. All right, go ahead and lift that up and switch legs. Right leg comes up, let it fall. As you look the opposite way. Good. Lift up. I hope y'all enjoyed that glute and abdominal focus workout, and I'll see y'all at the next one.